In the beginning, there was nothing but the infinite expanse of the cosmos, a canvas of boundless potential. Pure, untouched and unblemished, it was a bleak, unending void that stretched out into forever, silent and vast, waiting patiently to be shaped. This was the stage upon which the greatest of all dramas would unfold, an epic tale of creation and life itself. Then, within this cosmic canvas, a divine artist took up his brush. The cosmos, a vast vacuum of blackness, awaited the birth of a masterpiece. With a stroke of genius, the divine artist began to sculpt and shape this primordial chaos into a physical reality. The cosmos transformed, becoming a living, a meticulously crafted work of art that transcended the boundaries of human comprehension. In the book of Genesis, the first book of the Holy Bible, it is written that God crafted the heavens and the earth from this void. He painted the sky with a brilliant blue, a blue so vivid it took one's breath away. He dotted it with fluffy white clouds, casting majestic shadows on the sensory tapestry below, and crowned it with a radiant sun. This sun, a golden orb of dazzling light, brought life to the newly formed world. He then added a silver moon, an elegant companion to the radiant sun, casting a soft glow that illuminated the night. Alongside it, he sprinkled a smattering of stars, each one a beacon of hope, twinkling in the darkness. These stars, a constellation of dreams, lit the stage for what was to come. This was the artist's opening act, the creation of a grand theatre. This was the genesis of everything we know today. He painted not just a world, but a story, a testament to his divine power and boundless imagination. A silver moon and a smattering of stars for the night sky marked the conclusion of this divine symphony, the first chapter in the Book of Life. Then, with a masterstroke, God created life. He began his work by bringing forth verdant greenery, splattering the once barren land with a lush canvas of vibrant hues of green. He meticulously painted each leaf, each blade of grass, each towering tree with great care and precision. With each stroke of his divine brush, the earth bloomed under the radiance of life. Next, he turned his attention to the seas, the vast, mysterious expanses of blue. He dipped his fingers into the water, and from that touch, creatures of all shapes and sizes sprang to life. From the microscopic plankton to the colossal, he seeded the oceans with life, filling the water with a dizzying array of colors, shapes, and sizes. With each wave that brushed the shore, new life forms took their first breath. Then he shifted his focus to land. He sculpted animals of every possible kind, from the smallest insects to the largest beasts. Mammals, birds, reptiles, insects, each one was to his boundless imagination. He breathed life into each creature, filling the land with a symphony of sounds, from the faintest rustle of an insect's wings to the thunderous roars of the mighty lions. Yet his greatest creation was still unveiled. From the dust of the ground, God crafted the delicate form of a man, pouring all his love, wisdom, and creativity into this single entity. He carefully molded the man, taking his time to perfect every curve, every line. Then, in a silent, solemn moment, he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Thus, Adam, the first man, was born. Although God saw that man was alone, it was clear to him that this solitude was not the optimal state for Adam. There was a certain desolation in Adam's solitude that God knew was not good. The Almighty had a vision, an understanding of the universe that went far beyond human comprehension. He could see the vast potential of his creation and knew that, for it to thrive, man should not be alone. God's divine love for his creation compelled him to make a decision to bring a significant. He caused Adam to fall into a profound sleep, a type of slumber that was deeper and more tranquil than any human had ever experienced. Adam was not just sleeping, he was in a state of divine serenity, a peaceful repose under the watchful and caring eyes of his Creator. This was a sleep orchestrated by God, filled with and the promise of something extraordinary about to happen. And then from one of Adam's ribs, God undertook his next act of creation. This was not just any ordinary rib, but a part of Adam, a part that signified closeness, protection, and unity. It was from this rib that God chose to fashion a companion for Adam, someone who would share his life, his joys, his sorrows, and his journey. He carefully and lovingly created a woman, a perfect companion for Adam, a being capable of understanding, nurturing, and complementing him in every way. And God gave her a name that echoed through the ages, a name that symbolized life and the beginning of humanity. Eve, the mother of all living, was her name. This marked the start of human companionship, setting the stage for the rest of humanity to follow. Since then, the story of humanity has been one of a ceaseless search for God. This enduring journey began with the primitive humans who saw divinity in nature, the sun, the moon, and the stars. It continued with the ancient civilizations that erected grand monuments as homes for their gods. Their priests sought divine wisdom in rituals and scriptures, in the rustling of leaves and in the of birds. Next came the prophets and seers, those unique individuals who claimed to have been touched by the divine. They sought God in dreams, visions, and metaphysical experiences beyond the reach of ordinary human perception. They conveyed messages of profound wisdom, of love, justice, and morality, reshaping spiritual landscape of their times. At the same time, the philosophers, those intellectual titans, pondered deeply about the nature of the divine. They pursued God through the realms of thought and reason, contemplating his existence, his nature, and his relationship with the world and mankind. Their philosophical reflections have shaped centuries of theological debates, influencing and challenging our understanding of God. But this ceaseless search for God isn't confined to and philosophers alone. It finds expression in the life of every ordinary person who prays for guidance, seeks solace in faith, and strives to understand the divine. They find God in their joys and sorrows, in their struggles and victories, in the beauty of life and the mystery of death. The quest for God is a common thread that binds all of humanity together. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 13, God says to his people, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." This divine promise is nestled in the pages of ancient scripture, a beacon of hope and a profound declaration that has resonated across centuries. Like the precious pearls secreted within the heart of an oyster, it has remained a cornerstone of religious faith and personal belief for millions across the globe. It emphasizes not just the act of seeking, but the intensity of the quest that matters. This is not a matter of momentary intrigue or a fleeting thought that passes like a whisper in the wind. The verse reminds us that our quest to find must be a journey that encompasses the entirety of our being, a tireless pursuit fueled by a relentless yearning. This is a search that goes beyond the superficialities of our lives, beyond the ordinary and mundane. It delves deep into the core of our existence, our souls. The verse is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, a spiritual quest to understand our place in the universe. It's an exploration that not only seeks God, but also seeks to understand our own hearts and the divine spark that resides within each of us. And so this verse encapsulates the essence of mankind's search for God. It's not a casual curiosity, but a profound, all-consuming desire to connect with our Creator. The search for God is a journey, a spiritual venture into the unknown that can bring an array of emotions, both uplifting and agonizing. This pursuit, this expedition into the divine, isn't a cakewalk. It's a spiritual odyssey that's wholly unpredictable, capable of kindling joy, igniting pain, breeding confusion, bestowing clarity, instigating despair and germinating hope. It's a roller coaster ride, a soaring flight, a deep dive into the ocean of spirituality. The journey could be enthralling one moment and intimidating the next. Some phases are bathed in the radiant warmth of understanding, while others are shrouded in the bitter cold of bewilderment. There can be moments of immense joy where God's love feels like a comforting blanket, providing warmth and security. Yet there are also times when God can seem distant, almost unreachable. He can appear silent, unresponsive, or even non-existent. These are the moments of doubt, the dark nights of the soul that each spiritual seeker must face. However, the Bible, in its timeless wisdom, assures us of his constant presence. It reminds us that even when we feel alone, we are not. A passage from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 6, serves as a beacon of hope. It reads, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." This is a powerful reminder that even when God feels absent, He is there, accompanying us on our spiritual journey. He is ever present, never abandoning us, always ready to guide us onward. So continue the search. Embark on this quest with a curious and open heart. Let go of preconceived notions and let the journey lead you. Submerge yourself into the profound enigmas of faith. Faith is a sanctuary for the soul, a beacon in the night and a source of endless inspiration and solace. It calls you to delve deeper, to quest for the truth hidden beneath the surface. Explore the manifold teachings of Christianity, a faith that has guided billions over the centuries. Decipher the parables, ponder the miracles, and interpret the teachings that have been passed down through generations. Christianity, rich in its traditions and teachings, carries ancient wisdom and transcendent truths that can illuminate your path. Engage with the scriptures, for they hold the keys to wisdom and enlightenment. The words etched within their sacred pages are testaments of divine wisdom, guiding lights that can navigate you through life's winding path. Dive into the depths of their wisdom, reflect on their meanings, and let them inspire your thoughts and actions. Take time to pray and meditate, for these acts of devotion can bring you peace and clarity. Prayer is a conversation with the divine, an act of surrender, a testament of faith, and a way to connect with the spiritual realm. Meditation, on the other hand, is a pathway to mindfulness, a tool for seeking inner peace and a way to clear the noise of the world. Seek guidance from spiritual mentors. These are the wise souls who have walked this journey before, who have experienced the ebbs and flows of faith. They can provide valuable insights, share their experiences, and guide you through your spiritual journey. Their wisdom can help you navigate the complex labyrinth of faith, and their guidance can provide a compass for your journey. So, continue the search. Remember, the search for God isn't just about finding answers, it's a lifelong expedition, a sacred journey that leads us to the core of our existence. This voyage isn't merely about an external exploration, but an internal one. It's about delving deeply into the essence of our soul, peeling back the layers of our selfhood, and coming to face with our true divine nature. Just as a seedling transforms into a towering tree, those on the quest for God experience a profound evolution. This evolution is not biological, but spiritual. It's a metamorphosis that leads to greater empathy, compassion, wisdom, and truth. It changes the way we view the world and our place within. The journey towards God is also about fostering a deep personal relationship with the divine. It's about building a bridge of faith and devotion between the human and the divine, creating a bond that transcends all boundaries. This bond is not one of fear, but of love. It brings about a sense of belonging, of being a cherished part of something unimaginably vast and beautiful. In the pursuit of God, we are not only seeking to understand the divine, but also striving to embrace the love that the Creator has for us. This divine love is not judgmental or conditional. It's a pure, all-encompassing love that does not discriminate, does not judge, but cherishes each one of us as we are. It's a love that sees our true essence, the divine spark within us. Remember, it's about understanding and embracing the divine love that God has for each and every one of us. Recall the sentiment found in the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 27. God did this so that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him, though He is not far from any one of us. That's a thought-provoking declaration, isn't it? One that beckons us to ponder on the ubiquity of the divine, the omnipresence of the Creator. Indeed, the Almighty isn't an entity residing somewhere in celestial galaxies, detached from our world. Instead, He's entwined in the very fabric of our existence, a constant and ever-present force permeating through everything. This is the essence of the verse from Acts. God invites us to seek Him out, to extend our perceptions, our feelings, perhaps even our souls towards Him. But why? Because the truth is that He is closer than we might believe. Notice how this interconnectedness with God is reflected in our daily lives. His presence isn't just limited to grand miracles or divine interventions. He's in the simple, ordinary moments that make up our existence. He's in the life-sustaining air we inhale and exhale every moment, a reminder of his subtle yet constant nurturing. Look around you. Observe the splendor of nature, the trees, the flowers, the sunsets. Every detail, every color, every sensory experience is a manifestation of his creative genius. And let's not the love that binds us together, the compassion we feel, the empathy we express. Each kind act, every loving word is a reflection of his benevolent spirit. In the simple act of acknowledging these nuances, we get one step closer to understanding his presence, his essence. The kindness we show to others, the compassion we feel, these are not just human characteristics. Divine virtues reflected in us, proof that indeed God is closer than we think. He's in the air we breathe, the beauty of nature, the love we share, and the kindness we show to others. So embark on your journey with an open heart and an open mind. This voyage is not a mere walk in the park. It is a profound pilgrimage towards self-discovery and divine connection. It is not just a story that was written in ancient scriptures or carved on the walls of temples, but a dynamic narrative that continues to unfold in each heartbeat, each breath, embodying our lives with purpose and meaning. In this journey, you are not alone, for the divine is your guide, your companion, your guardian. The divine is not a distant entity sitting atop a heavenly throne, but rather, it is an intimate presence that dwells within each one of us, whispering wisdom and offering guidance. Trust in this divine presence. Trust in its promise that when you seek with sincere intent, you knock with genuine desire. The door will indeed be open to you. The search for God is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. A continuous journey that invites us to transcend our limitations, to broaden our perspectives, and to deepen our understanding of the divine. It is a journey that takes us beyond the realm of the known into the vast expanse of the unknown, where true wisdom lies. This journey is not just about finding God, but about realizing our divine potential, about becoming a beacon of light in a world often clouded by darkness. This journey is about becoming the best version of ourselves, about aligning our actions with our highest aspirations, and about living a life that truly honors our divine nature. Remember, the story of mankind's search for God is not just a tale of the past, it's a living narrative that continues with each one of us. And it's a story that's far from over. God lives within all of us as we are created in his image and likeness. We should always submit to his will, even when his will is not in line with our will for our lives. Listen to his Holy Spirit as he guides and directs our paths. He can see ahead of us, and he is constantly planning our protection, blessings, and what is best for us. Pray without ceasing. He is an on-time God, never late, but appears at an appointed time. Don't be discouraged if you don't get what you want in prayer, but wait patiently and murmur not. Our God knows what we need, and he promised to supply our needs, just not according to our timing, but according to his appointed time. He is our ever-present help in time of need. May the peace of the Lord Jesus Christ be with you and your family. If this video has inspired and motivated to you in any way, please share and like this video. Please also subscribe to this channel so you will be notified of new devotional videos. God bless.